you know, and in addition to that, or piggybacking off of that, you know, there's just, I mean, I guess at this point you have to call them fallacies. You know, these fairy tales that women are taught, uh, that they seem to live by, because I guess some people still uphold them. You know, including the whole the lighter side of feminism, or you know, being a woman. Whereas, you know, you get your meals paid for and your drinks paid for, even though you want everything equal, you're still accepting those drinks and those meals and those fucking movies, you know, and that's where it's supposed to be. You see, yeah. So that's where it's supposed to be. This whole thing with, you know, being able to abuse men, or just you're a woman, so you can just do whatever you want, and that's, you can get away with it because that's where it's supposed to be.
And just for the record, we've gone on, I've said it several times. I always feel that, especially in today's overreactive society, that I should have to reiterate this point over and over again. We're not advocating, you know, men beating on women or women beating on men. We're just simply stating that because of, I guess, well, no, it's not, I guess, because of a societal unwritten rule that, you know, a woman is supposed to be treated a certain way, and thus, you know, giving them freedoms, not real freedoms, but in their mind, freedoms and liberties to do whatever they want, you know, because of, you know, conditioning. Mm-hmm. They've been conditioned to be placed on a certain pedestal when it comes to, you know, to be coveted. And as you said, back in the days when they couldn't have jobs, you know, the man had to take them out and he had to do everything for them. But see, to me, it flies in the face of, you know, this almost militant feminist movement that's going on these days. It's like, you know, you can't have it both ways. And I just think,
although you're trying really damn hard.
Yeah, you can't have it both ways. And I'm all for empowerment. You know, fine. I mean, get what you're supposed to get. If you feel like, you know, there's a glass ceiling, shatter that glass ceiling. If you're doing a job, you should be paid the same amount. You should get everything afforded to you that a man will get in the same set of circumstances, including all the positives and the negatives. If you start a fight and you catch a bad one because of that, if there were two men there, I don't think it would be an issue. If that woman slapped another woman and that woman, I mean, hit the woman with the shoes and the woman, you know, slapped her, it would just be, ooh, look at a cat fight.
Yeah, exactly.
It wouldn't have been anything.
It'd be nice and hot.
Yeah, exactly. But the fact that she hit him with the shoe and then he struck her, a big 6'6" man, struck her, I'm glad that at least after the 3 days, you know, the judicial system saw it as, wait a minute, you know, this guy was not the initiator of all of this stuff. And it seems like common logic, and we shouldn't always have to wait for Whoopi Goldberg, who's seen as like some kind of pariah. I mean, not pariah. I mean, what is she? She's like an outside, big time outside. I mean, like,
yeah, she doesn't conform to these nonsensical fucking laws, and well, not even laws, just fucking societal rules. Which again, if you people sat down and thought for a minute, which I know you don't do, you'll see how ridiculous these things are. But you know, especially if it favors you, you'll just roll with it, no problem. Good to go.
You know, I don't know why more people can't. And then let's just get to this point. As a black man, you know, I'm sick and tired of seeing these black women carry on this way. I'm equally upset seeing black men walking around with their pants hanging underneath their ass. And I understand there's an age disparity there, but I'm sorry, being an ignorant piece of shit is being an ignorant piece of shit. And I thought that way when I was younger, and I will think that way now and until the end of time. I'm sick and tired of seeing these black women showing out and carrying on. Just, it's like a fucking disgrace. It's just a fucking disgrace. This ratchet, ignorant, ghetto ass shit. It just turns my stomach.
And again, you stupid monkeys. This is again why the black race will probably be doomed until for God knows how long. You know, just like back in the days, for those of you who are old enough to remember, C. Dolores Tucker, this stupid bitch who thought that banning or censoring rap music was what was going to save the black community, because rap music is why black kids stole, and rap music was why black kids fucking committed crimes, and black music was why black on black crimes was happening. Had nothing to do with the filthy parenting, the dirty absentee fucking nigger fathers, the ignorant rat shit, which I hate that word, but that's what called for now. Fucking nigger moms who don't know how to raise their children. Has nothing to do with any of that. It's always about the black, there was the rap music. Well, now do you know that there's a movement to boycott or to either to boycott or a lawsuit against Bravo?
The fuck are you talking about?
Well, you see, Bravo is destroying the black community and the reputation of black women by having these fucking reality shows where these black bitches are fighting each other. So you see, it's
what the fuck? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I was told about this by my girlfriend. They want to fucking boycott Bravo because
okay. So wait a second. Is Bravo creating these people?
Of course, Bravo is. It must be what it is.
So wait a second. Now I don't know how long Bravo has been around, but I mean, I remember when there was just listen. I remember when there was television before Bravo, and there was ghetto ass bullshit going on. For my whole fucking life, I remember seeing or being around or being, somehow hearing about some ghetto shit. And Bravo had nothing to do with it. It's not like Bravo obviously is giving these people a platform to show everyone exactly how ignorant you can be and all the rest of this kind of shit. But they're not the ones that created this shit. That's preposterous. And once again, people are looking for some kind of a fucking excuse. Why don't you look within yourself?
My point. I don't know if Bill Cosby raped these bitches. But what I do know is he was dead right on you black filthy animals. It's your fault. It's your absent, ridiculous, stupid, non-existent parenting. It's your dirty, ignorant, stupid ass children.
It was funny when but it was telling and sad when we were talking about and I'm, just personally talking about some situation where some hood ass motherfuckers was about to have a kid and they wanted to figure out the name for the child. And you said, just name the child, just little nigga, little hood nigga, something like that. And I was like, damn, that's fucked up. But knowing the parents and the way they conduct themselves, because I am being tormented by two fucking scum reprobate rabble roach ass niggas that live above me. And I hear the type of parenting. I hear the screaming and cursing at the child, every F word you can think of, every horrible thing that you can think of. And the kid, I believe, just turned 2. Just the fights amongst themselves. It is such a horrible, destructive environment for a young person that kid probably has no chance but to grow up reflecting all of the ignorance that the parents put before the child. And it's not Bravo's fault. I don't want to believe that it's just a set of circumstances because you were born poor, because just because you're broke does not mean that you have to be immoral, classless, and disgusting because you don't have a lot of money.
And ignorant and
ignorant.
Stupid.
Exactly.
I just said this.
No excuse. There's no excuse for that.
There are still libraries. Libraries have computers.
First of all,
computers are connected to the internet.
To hell with that. Back in our days,
free.
Were you brought up rich?
Of course not.
I know I wasn't, and I had to go to the library back when they had microfiche. There was no fucking internet.
Yeah, but
there was no internet.
Wait a minute, we can't expect these fucking animals to work hard. I'm talking about you have free shit. The internet, you have the same internet the rich white people have.
Jeopardy comes on every day.
The same one.
There's no reason for you to wallow in your circumstance and use that as an excuse to behave badly and then show out. Because the most disturbing thing to me about that entire video, to go back to that, was this particular young black woman, knew that she was being recorded. It's not like she was doing something you get caught with the elevator. Like, because Ray Rice, literally, this motherfucker was like, oh shit, nobody can see me, duh. I don't realize. So he's going to give it the hammer blow in the fucking elevator because he didn't think he was. I'm not absolving this man, but who wants to do something that's so ignorant voluntarily, knowing that it's going to be broadcast to millions and millions? And this woman is not thinking that one day she's going to be a mother. She's going to who?
Niggas.
The dirty nigga. And let me tell you something. I mean, I know some people don't like that word, and we've covered the word on the show. We covered the documentary about the word. You know, some people use it, some people do not. I understand the civil rights movement. I understand all of that stuff. But to me, it's hard for me to find the way I use it in this context, a word that's more vitriolic than that word when I'm describing these black motherfuckers that set us back and like I said, willfully.
Day.
You know you're being recorded and you're going to do some ignorant, stupid nigga shit. Nigga shit. Knowing that it's going to be broadcast. And then this person, I don't know if she has a child, if Miss Howard has a child, but maybe one day she will. Okay? This can't, once it's out there, and the society and the fucking times that we live in, you do anything and it gets put on that internet, it's out there. That someone can bring that up when you're 30 and when you're 40, when you're going to a parents' teachers night.
Yeah, but you know what?
They don't think. They don't
because
think.
they don't care. They don't care. See, the thing is, we care. They don't care, but we care. This is why we're upset by it. They're not upset by it. We're upset by it.
It's just so sad. It's just truly sad.
Well,
but you know, it's sad because it's sad because of what's happening. It's sadder because we can't fuck these people up and get rid of them.
Yeah.
You know, but
whatever. we got to go on to our next story, unfortunately. But thank you, Whoopi, for having a brain in your head. Apparently.
Yeah.
We're trying to make it, baby.